Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. Let's get to more news. And human rights groups in Kenya have raised concern over the arrest of Turkish refugee Mustafa Ahmed, warning that the move could expose him to illegal refoulement. Mustafa was arrested by the anti-terrorism police unit over a social media post he allegedly made in 2018. The group now fears that the Kenyan government may deport him to Turkey, a move they say could be unlawful and could endanger his life. This story was produced by Fatime Suleiman.
On Saturday, 20th December 2025, Kenyan police, specifically the anti-terrorism police unit, arrested Mustafa Gungor along with his wife and 2 children. The arrest reportedly following a request from Turkish authorities of alleged links to the faith-based Gulen movement and a social media post he made back in 2018.
It is 7 years since the post was reposted. 7 years. Why? He may even have forgotten what he posted at that time. But if you look at the body of that post, it does not constitute any criminal activity.
Mustafa Gungor is a Turkish national living in Kenya and holds a refugee card, recognizing him as a refugee under Kenya's system.
He is not a political activist. He's actually a teacher. He came to this country as a teacher. He was validly registered as on a work permit, and then given the situation back home, he applied for asylum, which he was granted after vetting. We have to protect the right of refugees, not just for Mustafa Gungor, but for the entire Turkish community and, of course, all the other refugees that take asylum here.
The arrest can be linked to Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, targeting followers of the Gulen movement, inspired by the late cleric Fethullah Gulen. He designated the movement as a terrorist organization in May 2016 and has since intensified the crackdown on its members.
A refugee cannot be returned back to their country of origin for fear of persecution. That is the 1951 Refugee Convention, which has also been adopted in Kenya in the Refugee Act.
So our call to action at the moment is to the DCI for them to release him. And know that he will voluntarily cooperate with the authorities in the investigations.
But in Kenya, human rights groups have warned that if the government returns Mustafa to Turkey, he could face arbitrary detention, torture, or other serious human rights abuses.
As Maura Kabata has said, Kenya, unfortunately, seems to be a space that now the Turkish government can interfere with international law and begin to chase refugees.
This follows a forcible return of 4 Turkish nationals from Kenya last year, despite their protection under the United Nations High Commission for Refugees, UNHCR.
4 Turkish nationals, the same script, Gulen movement, extradited back to Turkey. When they landed, no one knew where they went